earlier today, the UFC posted on Instagram that Dana White would be going live today. So everyone's getting all excited, like, oh my God, it could possibly be Alex Pereira moving to heavyweight, fighting Cyril Gane for the interim belt. It could be, Yuri and Alberg fight for the vacant belt. Like, what could it be? It's like, this could be a really big announcement. So Dana White goes live. He announces this fight. Joe Pyfer versus Israel Adesanya in a fight night main event in Seattle, March 28th. Now, this fight, in my opinion, when I just saw this, it only happened like 10 minutes ago. I saw this. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why is Joe Pyfer, first off, in a fight? Like, I don't mind Joe Pyfer being in a fight night main event, but why is he going against Israel Adesanya? Why is he getting jumped up all the way to number 6, being in number 15? He's already had basically a jump up before. He failed that against Jack Hermanson. He's won it. Don't get me wrong, Pyfer's on a good run right now. He's in a good 3-fight win streak. But why are we jumping him up to Israel Adesanya at number 6? He should be fighting someone like a Jared Cannonier, a Robert Whittaker, maybe an MVP, or they'll maybe make MVP someone fight someone with more star power, which I think Adesanya should have fought. It should have been Israel Adesanya versus MVP. Perfect matchup to make, even though it probably would be boring. It just, both their styles, I guess it makes sense for them to fight with each other. And it'd be very big, as in like name-wise. But why is Joe Pyfer getting jumped up this much? He hasn't done anything that spectacular to like, oh yeah, let's give him Israel Adesanya, the number 6 ranked guy, while he's number 15. Like, what is this? Like, why is Israel Adesanya fighting someone so low? Like, he could have fought, like I said, Michael Venom Page. He could have fought Brandon Allen, or probably not, most likely not Brandon Allen, not the people I'm going to name. Brandon Allen might get a number 1 contender spot now against like Dricus du Plessis. He could have fought, instead of Kyle Bahalio and Rainer Durr, he could have fought one of those guys. But he's going all the way down and fighting number 15 Joe Pyfer. And in my opinion of why this fight is happening is because in the UFC's mind, they think Joe Pyfer's a layup win for Israel Adesanya. They think it's a layup win for him. And that's exactly why, because Joe Pyfer's on a bit of a win streak right now, and he is glazed by the UFC a bit, especially by Dana White. If Adesanya beats Joe Pyfer, which in my opinion they think it's a layup for him, he gets in talks for a UFC title. He gets into that conversation again. He slides his way in. That's what they like. Adesanya will find a way to get a title shot if he beats Joe Pyfer. I'm telling you, they will. And it's actually crazy to me. Like, he's fighting someone this low. Like I said before, earlier in this video, Joe Pyfer should be fighting someone like a Jared Cannonier, a Robert Whittaker, or someone in that. Like, give him Apollo Costa. Make him fight one of those guys. I don't believe Joe Pyfer should be jumped up to freaking number 6. Like, and he's already had this opportunity before, getting a fight night main event after like 3 fights in the UFC against non-ranked guys, and Jack Hermanson dominated him. And then, yes, he's on a solid 3-fight win streak now against people who are like barely ranked or just ranked. And he's going all the way to fight Israel Adesanya now? No. Like, I don't mind, like, the fight. I think I like the fight. I just don't like why it's happening now. Like, Joe Pyfer needs time to progress. I don't like just him going all the way up. And they're only doing it because they want to give Adesanya an excuse if he beats Joe Pyfer, who's on a bit of a win streak, to make him to get in conversations of a UFC title shot. They want Adesanya back in there for that star power, for the top of the division, the star power Adesanya has. But come on, man. Like, Joe Pyfer's good in my opinion. Joe Pyfer is good, and so I can see him actually beating Adesanya, which is actually crazy. I could see him beating Israel Adesanya, like just taking him down. Like, I could see him getting him into submission and everything. I have Adesanya winning this fight, but I can still see like Joe Pyfer like beating him. And that'd be very funny because I know the UFC wants Adesanya to win. That's why they gave him this fight, gave him the lowest of the lows. You're number 6 and you're fighting fucking Joe Pyfer. Are you kidding me? You just went from Nasruddin Imavov, Sean Strickland, Dricus du Plessis, all the way down to fucking Joe Pyfer. Are you? It'd actually be funny if he loses because I know what the UFC is trying to do here, but doesn't deserve this opportunity. Doesn't deserve it at all. And yeah, but why didn't we make MVP versus Adesanya, man? That's such a fumble of a fight. Even though I do not think it'd be the most exciting, it's just like the styles together, the star power between both of them. Why the fuck did we not make this fight? And why didn't we do Joe Pyfer? Like, let's let him work his way up slowly. And then again at the end of this, like at the end, like Dana White, we wait all day, and it's just this. This is a fight night main event. This is the big announcement. Hyping it up all day, and this is really the big announcement. A fight night main event. Israel Adesanya and Joe Pyfer. Are you kidding me? Fuck, man. Dumb fight. It's a stupid fight to make, but it's smart when smart in the UFC's brain though, because if Adesanya wins, he's back in title conversations. But fuck, ridiculous, man. It's like it just really shows it. Like I don't think the UFC has faith that Adesanya beats other people in the top 50. Like if you put him up against Brandon Allen, I honestly see Brandon Allen beats him. I'd honestly say Brandon Allen beats him. Even a Bahalio fight, I think Adesanya would beat him. I mean, I think Bahalio would beat him. It really shows now how much the middleweight division has actually like evolved, where like they can actually like do good against Adesanya's style, where they need to go all the way down to Joe fucking Pyfer. That's actually crazy to me. And yeah, but yeah, that's the end of my video. Disappointing announcement. But I think it'll be a good fight, but it's not like oh I'm going live to announce something worthy like Dana White and like I'm gonna go live later to announce some big fights worthy. No, it's not. I thought this is like people thought it was gonna be much more. Still a good fight, but just does not make sense at all. Getting jumped up to number 6 after having fucking wins against don't get me wrong, Abus Magomedov is a good win. Marc-Andre Barriault is a good win. Kelvin Gastelum, whatever, that's a mid win. It's a win streak, but still, they're barely even ranked. And I guess Abus Magomedov was ranked, but still, what the fuck? Should have been a Joe Pyfer should have just worked his way. He's already had an opportunity like this before. Just like he needs to work his way up. And yeah, just Dana White disappointing everyone with this fight announcement, just ridiculous. And yeah, but anyways, Joe Pyfer Adesanya takes place in March 28th, Seattle, UFC Fight Night. And yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and peace out.